when we think about the fact that it's not just what you know, but how you do it and how you convey your ideas and communicate your ideas. It's first very important. Step one, to have a point of view. You gotta have some sort of values. You've got to have some sort of beliefs. There has to be some tenets that you could, drive into the ground as a stake and say, this is where I'm hanging my hat. Right. And then once you have a point of view, you can share personal stories. That's step number 2. We need to know who you are. We need to know why you do it. Right. Every superhero, supervillain, every big influencer that we follow online, most of us know their stories. We all know that Batman's parents were killed. And we all know that Tony Robbins grew up very, very poor. These origin stories, these personal stories, like where did you come from? How did you do it? So that's got to be, that's integral to you building a business around your personal brand. So you got a point of view, you got personal stories, you got a platform. You've got to share these stories somewhere, whether it's a podcast, a blog, a YouTube channel, Instagram, or other social media channels. And I meet so many, or a website. I mean, so many people say, help me build a website. I'm like, okay, but do you even know what you want to say? And they don't. See, it's out of order. They don't have a point of view and they don't know how to tell their personal stories. Right. So after you have an idea of what platform you're going to use, you need to understand your position. And the positioning is really where you stand in relation to your competition. There are a lot of other options out there for people, to kind of run with. There are a lot of other people who teach what I teach. And so understanding what your positioning is, are you Louis Vuitton or are you Walmart? Are you going to go to a specialized market or are you going to go to the mass market? And if you and I were opening a pizza shop, Grant, and we went to the bank and asked for a business loan, we'd have to tell them these things. And that's where a lot of people get in trouble because the barrier of entry is so low. We think, I'm going to just start a podcast or a YouTube channel and I'll figure it out along the way. And then they get, put in hundreds of hours into something, invest a ton of money, and they don't have traction because they can't answer those 4 simple questions. You asked me to start with this first 4. They don't know what their point of view is. If they have one, they're scared to share it. They don't want to share their personal stories. They just want to share what they know. Newsflash, information isn't exclusive anymore. It's all over the internet, right? So, but you are exclusive. Your personal brand is. And then they don't really know what platform to use. And they don't know where they sit relative to the competition. How are you supposed to build a business off of that?